What up? Alright, so time for another episode of my journal, my K-pop journal. Right up in here. I did have a bookmark on it and it fell out. My Kai bookmark. Which of course I got at the Sum store. Cute. And it looks like he's looking at one of the albums. The Exodus album, I believe. Or maybe, oh no, Love Me, right? Because he's wearing the football outfit. Anyway, that fell too far. You gonna stay there. The next page is my VIXX page. And here I drew the VIXX. I was looking at a picture of it and decided to draw it to add to my journal and make it look cool and stuff. So I drew it right over here. I think it's pretty good if I do say so myself. And of course in the middle is my ticket. So if I'm not mistaken, this was the first time that I ever made line to get a concert ticket. Because my first, besides the Dream concert, my first, actual K-pop concert for, one artist was for EXO-Love. Then I tried for VIXX. So this was in August of 2016. I got to the venue around 10:30 a.m. So this is in the Olympic, I think it was the Olympic Gymnastics Gymnasium, because I know it was in Olympic Park, so I believe it was there. So I got there really early, 10:30, and there was only 4 people in the line, so it was not that bad, and not many people were coming still. So I decided to make line for the, oh wait, let me rewind real quick. So the reason I in the first place decided to make line the day of was because when I checked online, I think it was Interpark ticketing site where they sell for VIXX, at least at the time, I don't know about now. There were still tickets available, so I was like, and it was really close to the actual date, so I was like, maybe I'll be able to buy tickets at the venue instead of having to order online, because then ordering online is a little more complicated, because then I have to transfer money to my American card, because buying with a Korean card is this whole other ordeal, and then with the language barrier it's just too much for me to be able to do it myself. So that's when I decided to go make line, and that's how I kind of started this whole making line day of for tickets, which I did for a couple concerts here in Korea, and it seems like it's pretty okay to do for the most part. So I arrived early, 10:30 a.m. as it says here in my journal, and there was only 4 people or so in the line, so I decided to try to go make line for merch. But I wasn't able to buy merch because you had to have a ticket, the concert ticket, which sucked because I couldn't get the ticket until the ticket booth opened, and the ticket booth didn't open until 3 p.m. so I wasn't able to buy anything, because by the time I had my ticket, the stuff that was left in the merch stuff was just the phone cases and something else that I can't really remember now, but the majority of stuff was sold out. So I was like, well damn, what am I gonna do? So the only thing I ended up buying some unofficial merch that somebody was selling on the side. You'll see this all the time, other people selling stuff on the side that's unofficial merch, but it's still related with the artist. So I got this light stick, so at least that I had some kind of light stick. Does it not work anymore? Oh, I guess it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, it's not working anymore. I'll have to change the batteries. But anyway, at least it said VIXX, Live Fantasia. Well, this was the Elysium, how do you even say this? Elysium concert? I think that's how you say it. I wasn't able to get any merch, which sucked, but that's okay. There were still floor seats available, I think. But since I was so tired from waiting all day or standing all day and / sitting and just being outside and stuff, and it was just hot, so I didn't want to be in the standing section, because that's pit, and I didn't want to be pushed around, and I didn't want to stand the whole time. So I just decided to go for seating, which my seating spot was actually pretty good. It was right in the middle, and pretty close to where the stage was, because it's extended out, so I was close to the extended part of the stage, the end part. So it was pretty nice. My view was great. This is the next page. So you can see there's missing stuff, because I meant to put pictures in here, but I never did. So these are photo cards that I got, little freebies. A VIXX emblem here from a fan that I had gotten. Oh dang, I still have this. It's all nasty and crusty. So this is like the merchandise they had available that day that I got nothing. So yeah, like everything sold out except for like the phone cases, which is only for iPhone anyway, so I couldn't even get that. And just like basically everything was sold out. So I was like, forget about it. I'm gonna just go inside. So I wanted to get like a t-shirt or something, but because of the whole like I had to have my ticket first, I wasn't able to get anything, which honestly sucked. But whatever. I have a piece of confetti here. I always like to keep confetti from concerts. I mean, it's just white, so it's hard to see, but it's there. Some more photo cards. The only free fan stuff I got since I was in line like the whole time for the tickets. So this is also me like experiencing like free fan stuff for the first time too, because like here in Korea, like at the concerts, like fan sites or just like fans, they will have like free items that you can get. So sometimes there's requirements, sometimes you can just get it like as long as you're there. Sometimes you have to show like the official light stick or like that you have a ticket for the concert that day, things like that. So yeah, it depends on the person who's giving the stuff away. Or like you need to have like if it's for a specific member, you need to show that you have like photo cards of that member or whatever. So yeah, sometimes they can be a little strict, sometimes they'll just give it like freely. Then the next page I have here, I went to see the EXO-Love concert movie at COEX. So in COEX, they have these surround viewing movies. So it's basically like a concert movie. Sorry, it's like really hot in my apartment right now. They have it's like these really big screens, and it's kind of like surrounding you. It's like 3 big screens, and then like you're basically, it feels like you're at the concert. It's really cool. So I went to the EXO-Love one, and then this is like the little pamphlet thing that you can get where you get your ticket at. Like you can buy it online and then pick it up at the venue, or which is at the COEX Auditorium, or you can just buy it there if it's not sold out. So either or is fine. But usually they will only sell out like if it's like a special day or like a special event, more like the GOT7 concert that I went to and I had standing. So this concert, and I was supposed to put a picture here of the ice cream. Okay, that's another story, and I'll say in a second. But this concert, I think was like, yeah, 8/21. I think it was like the weekend after the VIXX concert. So they were both like close to each other in time wise. I had found out about the GOT7 one first, so I had already decided to go to this one. And this one I bought online, standing ticket. This one was at the Tiger Dome, whatever, at like Korea University. Man, that venue, like to get there is the worst. You have to go up like the highest, steepest hill ever. Like by the time you get up there, you're like out of breath and like half dead. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so I don't know what time I got there. But I guess looking at this, as I was supposed to put a picture here. So what happened, so it was hot and they had like a little convenience store up there. Not the GS25, because there's a GS25 like while you're going up the hill, but like it was like inside of the venue, but like through a side door. So it was only like, you can only go to that tiny little store, but it seems like they took it out, because when I went recently to that venue to try for SHINee, I saw that it was empty in there, so I don't know. But at the time, it was like a convenience store, so they have like drinks, ice cream, snacks, things like that. So I got like an ice cream. It's like a popsicle ice cream kind of thing. Like here in Korea, they have, it looks like it's in a bottle. Try to think of like those Kool-Aid plasticky long bottle things. It basically looks and feels like that, except it's frozen. And so I had one of those and it comes like in a bag. So I didn't realize that it was leaking in the bag, and like I was almost done with it. So then like I go like this to get to have it come out more easily. And freaking it spilled all over my shirt, and then it was cola flavor, so it was like brown, and I had like a light purple shirt on that day, so it looked like I threw up on myself and I couldn't even change. I was so mad. But whatever, it is what it is. So this is my wristband that I had since I had standing section. Luckily I was able to buy it online. Sometimes if you wait a little bit, like, because usually When tickets sell out like really fast when they first go on sale, but if you wait a bit, like tickets may start showing up. Usually it's like the further ones away, but I managed to get, there were still some standing ones that popped up, so I was like, all right, cool. So you just have to like check every now and then, maybe check during times that people aren't usually on, like during the day, like in the weekdays. So yeah, just kind of check periodically and you can find something. Because that's how I was able to get a ticket for the fan meeting. Wait, was it the fan meeting? No, not fan meeting, the GOT7 concert that was this year in Seoul. I got a floor. But anyway, so this is from the official merch. I got a pin. This is Jackson, I believe. And it broke. So I just taped it in here. And this is like the background thing that it came with in the packaging. This is of course a freebie. I got a lot of freebies, but I didn't put them all in here because it was a lot. But you can see some of them, some confetti. This is my concert ticket, August 21st, 6 p.m. I had standing and Jinyoung. This is when I decided that Jinyoung is my bias after going to this concert. But no, I don't know if I really have a bias in GOT7. Like I like all of them, so I don't know. This next one is the hologram musical movie School of Oz or School Oz or whatever in COEX Arnium, and it was like a special event. So it was only 10,000 won when usually it's like, I think it's more pricey because it's kind of like a musical. It's like a hologram musical, so it's more expensive than like the concert movies. So this is like one of the ones that's like different in comparison to the other ones because the majority of the movies are like concert kind of movies, but this is like a musical. So I was able to go to this on my day off when it was 10,000 won. Oh, I went thinking it was gonna be the last showing, so like, oh, let me go before they stopped showing it, but then it wasn't. So I don't know. I was confused with what was going on, but whatever. Because they still show it, so even to this day. But I don't know. It was a special event and it was cheaper, so I was like, why not? So these are like the people that are in it. We have Xiumin, Ki, Luna, Max from TVXQ, Suho, and Solgi from Red Velvet. And then with it came with they did this like free photo thing, so I chose EXO, of course. It's like a photo ticket thing. Obviously I'm not standing with them. You can see I'm wearing my Kai shirt, which I was also wearing in the part 1 of this video. Or not part of this video, but you know, part 1 of this series, should I say. So yeah, you couldn't choose like which member, so I guess it's like random. Then the next one is the SHINee concert that I went to back in 2016. This was in September 4th, 2016. This was a Sunday. So I went to SHINee World V. Amazing. I was honestly so surprised that I got a ticket for this concert because, okay, like I got there around 10:30 a.m. Like this time I didn't go alone. I went with a friend of mine, and like SHINee is like her ultimate favorite group, so I was like, let's go. So she ended up staying over my apartment, and then we like went together really early in the morning to go make line. And when we got there around like 10:30 a.m. or so, and the line was so long. So this was at the same venue that VIXX's concert was at. So it's at that Olympic Park area at the Olympic Gymnastics Gymnasium venue. The line was hell long. Like if you've been to that area, like the line was past the bridge. It was crazy. And then the line for merch was crazy too, but a lot of the stuff was already sold out, so like we weren't able to get much. So I only got the light stick and a fan, a Taemin fan. And then my friend got the light stick and a Minho fan because Minho is her bias. So that was like all, and they had like a towel, I think, available and like something else, but the majority of the stuff was sold out, like the shirts and stuff. But I was able to get a shirt later on, but that story will come when I get to that part in my journal. So I got the light stick, the ones that look like this, the thin ones. Because obviously at the time, the official light stick wasn't out because that came out this year. Still working. It's a little flickery and the light is kind of dim, but it still works. And then this is the fan that I got, the Taemin fan with official merch. And then the other fans that are here are like unofficial ones that I got. Got Jonghyun. And I got 2 Jinky ones. Oh no. Maybe I got other freebies too, but that's like little photo cards and stickers, and who knows where that stuff is now. Or it's probably part of my diary or my journal. Like these stickers I got, these are some freebies that I got at the event. And then here, this is the business card for the Some Cafe, the one in Cheongdam, exit 6. Like Cheongdam Station, exit 6, you can get to this, the SM Communications building. So this is where they have the restaurant. Was this the first time I don't think it was the first time I ate there, but the first time my friend went. So we went together, and I have, because here in Korea, they usually give you like those wet wipes so you can wipe your hands with if they get dirty from when you eat something or whatever. So this is the other page. I have like this big sticker here and all of this. And I got this sticker at a later time. I didn't even get it with this event. I got it at Spectrum, which that's like another story. So we did end up getting concert tickets, which I was like so surprised because the line was like so long. And to this day, it's like the longest line I've ever had to make for a concert ticket. It was crazy. And of course our seats were nosebleeds, but you know, I was just happy to be there. Like I didn't even care. It was amazing and unforgettable experience. Like I'll never forget it. And it's very special to me. And then my vlog that I made for this concert, even though the concert footage was like crap because the security was very strict. So like I didn't even get to like record their faces or anything, but I managed to record some of like the songs and stuff. And especially because they had performed some of the new songs from the album that hadn't been out yet at the time. Because they sang, what's the name? Feel Good? Is that the name of the song? That song is my jam, and they sang that song and I was like, yes. And I know I had a clip of that song in my video, so I think that's probably why many people saw that video, because my vlogging part was pretty short in the beginning and then the rest was like kind of just like, you could hear music from the songs. So this video managed to get to like maybe a little over 2,000 views or so, and I got some comments, so I thought it was cool. And kind of like my first experience getting like comments and likes and things like that, so it was cool. Oh, and I wrote in here, now they're bringing the tour to the US. So they did go to the US in 2017, so last year in March. And then, why is this here? So, oh, okay, I saw the SMTOWN live viewing at Elysium, of course. And I went to see it with Jennifer, so my friend who I went to see the SHINee World concert with. So that when we went to the store, they had some of the SHINee merchandise. My friend was able to get the Minho shirt because they had it at the store, but they didn't have the Taemin one. But I was still able to get it later on, which I'll say in a second. So this is like the pamphlet for the SMTOWN movie, as you can see. Nice and bolded, and then I have some SHINee stuff here. So this is stuff that I got at Spectrum. So Spectrum is actually the next event, concert, whatever you want to call it, that I have here. So Spectrum, if you guys remember, this is the like EDM festival that SM created, and this was the first time that they had it back in 2016. And I did global package with a friend of mine who's not even into K-pop, but she likes EDM music festivals, and we wanted to go to one together. So we did this because it came with like hotel and all that, so it was cool. But Jen also came with me to this as well, but she did like a solo one because I had already bought a duo one, the twin package with my friend, so she got a single one, but we still stayed in the same hotel and stuff, so that was cool. So this is the wristband that I had, and we stayed for 2 days. And this is where I was able to get the Taemin shirt, because when we were taken to the venue, which was like relatively early, we got there, they took us to the merch area first, and they have like a ton of SM artists merchandise, like from all SM artists. So I got some stuff from like EXO, like some old merchandise, to like SHINee. So that's when I was able to get some SHINee like official merch from the concert, SHINee World V. So I was able to get like the tote bag. That's when I got the Taemin shirt. I got an EXO bag, a Kai one. No, what's funny is that I thought it was a freaking shirt. Let me get that bag. It was hilarious. Hold on. I'm back. So this is actually one of the things that I got with the pre-order stuff that SM Global Package does. I really like the hat, so I got the hat. It's like highlighter looking there, or not highlighter, hologram. And it says Dance Music Festival Seoul here, but like it's in black, so well, with the lighting you can see it. But yeah, I guess I can just wear this for the rest of the video. So yeah, oh, so look, this is the I got the orange bracelet. They have them in different colors and it's still working. The like the blinking light. It's a little dysfunctional, but it still works. Okay, I think it's off now because it was like blinking by itself. Okay. So this is so this is the bag, the EXO bag that I got. Kai. So this is obviously old stuff, overdose era. But if you see it, it looks like a crop top tank top. So I bought it thinking it was a shirt. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna wear this the next day. Since I was going for both days of Spectrum. Even though SHINee was only performing the first night, my friend and I, we decided to do the package for the both nights. Or my friends and I, should I say. Because my other friend went as well, so. Yeah, so I thought I went to go put this on and I put my arm in it. I'm like, why isn't it going anymore? It's a freaking bag. I was so mad. But it's simply to just convert into a shirt because I feel like it'd be a cute crop top. You know what I'm saying? That's cute. But yeah, SHINee official merch. So this is the bag I was talking about. I was able to get the tote bag right here. And the Taemin shirt, which I was so happy. The Taemin shirt. This is the back. So yeah, I was able to get those things. And I think I got some other things. I got like wipes, but that's like, I don't have those anymore, obviously. You can see it here. That was like the cover thing. Those were like the main things that I got in this. Even though there was other things available, but I didn't want to like overdo it. We had like a bus. They took us out for lunch with Global Package, and then like we went to the venue and got the merch and blah, blah, blah. SHINee performed the first night and Amber and Luna were there as well because that's when they came out with that song that they collaborated with that DJ or artist, Rehab, I believe is what they were called. So yeah, it was cool. And then what's funny is that the second night, because since the first night was the night with SHINee, so obviously a bunch of fans were there for SHINee with Global Package. And then for the second day, like the only English speakers were me and my two friends and then this other guy that we made friends with since we were like the only English speakers. So we just kind of stuck together the whole time. The first night was a whole bus. The second night was a small van for the four of us because nobody else was there. It was so funny. So that's what happened. And then the second night I left early because my friend wasn't feeling well. But we were gonna go to a store, but then I lost my debit card. No, it's funny now that I think about it because I lost my debit card this year too, trying to see SHINee. What do you know? But technically when I lost my debit card during Spectrum, it was on the second night, so there was no K-pop artist that night. Now that I remember, Johnny was there too. He was DJing on the night that all the SM artists performed. So there was that little dilemma. So instead of going anywhere, so like my friend went back to the hotel. I went back to the hotel too to try to see if I could find my card, but I never found it. So then I just went back. And oh, also that night, that's when I saw they were having some like award show near the hotel, and I ended up seeing Sung Joong-ki. I didn't get any footage of that time, but I was like, oh my god, how random. It was funny. It was like some award show. I don't know what award show it was, but I saw him through like the telecom, the big screen there, but because there was like this really big crowd and it was like a closed area, so obviously you had to have a ticket to like go in there. But I saw him through the TV and he went like this. It was so cute. Hotel info that I have in here. What else? I wasn't able to see Far East movement. It rained on the second day, so it was like cold and rainy. That was another thing, so it kind of sucked. So that's why I was tempted to leave, but then I ended up going back at nighttime and enjoying myself. It was nice. This is like the little pamphlet of Spectrum with all the artists and stuff. So like the timings and things like that and maps and whatever. So it doesn't say it here. Yeah, Zico was there. Galantis, Keisuke. I went to this one because I knew that Amber had collaborated with this DJ and she was there. So I was like, Beef Burger performed at this as well, and Jungmo. Rehab, yeah, Rehab. Although I missed this set because I was at Cascade, but I think Amber and Luna performed during Rehab as well, but I didn't get to see it. But I did see them during the Dream Station performance, so that was like with Johnny and like Amber and Luna, and like they were doing like a set together, and then SHINee did their set after that. So yeah, it kind of sucked that, you know, I lost my card, but it is what it is. That's the thing. Oh, this is like so you could buy alcohol, you could get this wristband. And I think I'm gonna stop there because the next one is the next concert, and I think this video is already long enough. Oh my god, it's so hot in here. I wonder if I missed anything. Did I miss anything from my stories? Oh, I did get like a crap ton of SHINee merchandise with this because they were having a raffle, and I actually ended up winning this big ass bag with SHINee merch in it. It was like this big tote bag. I don't know where the stuff is like all mixed everywhere. I got like these slippers and like this really big like tote bag, like those eco-friendly looking tote bags, and it says SHINee World 5 on it. I got a speaker. That was kind of cool, and I still have that for sure. Some of the things I gave to my friend since she really liked SHINee. That's where I got this sticker from, this big sticker. So it's just like a bunch of SHINee World 5 stuff. Oh, and a towel, a little towel that says SHINee World 5 on it. Like a small, maybe like a face, not really face towel, but it's maybe like if I were to hold it in front of me like this wide, really. Yeah. So yeah. That was my experiences at these places. So it was a big Spectrum, SHINee World 5. Yeah, it was all amazing. Amazing, amazing. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. One of the more obvious things that I can show you that I got from the raffle thing is this. So this is supposed to be like for your bed, but I just put it on my couch. It says SHINee World 5. So I thought this was really cool. And this is the towel I was talking about. So you can see that it says SHINee World 5 here. And it's just plain white, and it's, you know, it's not very big. Like if I put it on the couch here, like that's how long it is. It's fairly short, and it's like my hand, just to make some comparison. So yeah, that's some of the freebies that I got. I also got this, what do you call this, a sippy cup or whatever you want to call it. It says SHINee World 5 on it, and I still have it. And you can see that the straw is like bent in there because I was being really smart and I put a hot drink in here and I mixed it around with the straw and it melted the straw. So never again. Lesson learned. Yo, it's so hot now with the summertime. Okay. I'm such a disorganized mess. I keep coming and going and getting stuff.